am a Daoist priestess who teaches Daoist sexual kung fu. Greetings. I am Daoist Master Yao Chen. In this lifetime, I have divorced 6 times. People whisper behind my back. They call me a black widow or a cursed woman with an insatiable appetite. Heh, let them talk. Only I know the truth about why I walked away, time and time again. It wasn't because they were poor, and it wasn't because they didn't love me. It was because in that most intimate of moments, they were only there to release tension, not to cultivate energy. If you are like them, if you think a 3 to 5 minute sprint is the measure of a man, then I advise you to scroll away right now. Because what I'm about to say might crush that fragile ego of yours into dust. But if you want to know how to make a woman addicted to you, right down to her soul, then stay. Let Big Sister tell you what true ecstasy really feels like. Men and women are like fire and water. You men, you're always in such a rush. Me ex-husbands were respectable men in public, but the moment they came home and turned off the lights, they turned into clumsy brutes. They say a man's life is outside, and the home is just a pit stop. But a woman's heart, it lives entirely within these walls. When you rush eagerly into the clouds and rain, all you're thinking about is relaxing your nerves and scratching an itch. You're like a firecracker one, bang, and it's over. But what about us? Our minds are full of the kids, the chores, tomorrow's bills. A woman's desire is like lukewarm water. It needs a slow fire to bring it to a boil. If you only care about your own release, you might feel good for a split second, but you leave her with nothing but emptiness. Over time, the bed goes cold, and her heart turns to stone. Do you truly know how to light that fire inside her? Let me tell you a secret. A woman's skin has a soul. So many men jump straight into the main event, eager to conquer the fortress. That is a huge mistake, did you know? For a woman, even without that final act, just having a pair of skilled hands roaming over her body can be more intoxicating than the intercourse itself. A poet once said, touch is a strange and complex art. You have to learn to play her body like a fine instrument. It's not just about the private parts. It's the embrace from behind, the slow caress along the inner thigh. Only when your warm palm glides across my skin do my defenses drop, layer by layer. Without that build-up, you're just an invader. With it, you become my master. Sadly, so few men understand this will be the exception. Many men finish and ask, did you come? Was it good? Silly boy. If you have to ask, you've already lost. Most women will lie just to protect your feelings. But the body never lies. A true master of sexual kung fu doesn't need to ask. He only needs to look. The ancient Daoist sexual kung fu speaks of the 5 desires. You must learn to observe the 5 stages of a woman's arousal. Stage 1. When I want you to hold me, I will hold my breath. That is my energy rising. Stage 2. When you touch my sensitive spots, my nostrils will flare, and my mouth will open slightly on its own. Do you see? These are signals. If you can't even spot these because you're too busy closing your eyes and enjoying yourself, you will never truly enter a woman's heart. Do you want to know the 3 more intense signals? Stage 3. When the pleasure hits me like a tidal wave, I will tremble uncontrollably and hug you tightly, as if trying to merge my body into yours. Stage 4. If your skill is true, I will be dripping with sweat, soaking the sheets. That isn't from the heat. That is the energy releasing through pure joy. And finally, stage 5, this is ultimate ecstasy. My body will feel light as a feather, as if my soul has flown to the heavens. My eyes will close involuntarily, and I might even feel a sensation like a little death. My 6 ex-husbands rarely got me past stage 2 or 3, yet they were so proud of themselves. If you can make a woman show you all 5 desires beneath you, believe me, she will cling to you like a cat. You couldn't chase her away if you tried. In truth, women are contradictory creatures in bed. We are naturally reserved, even if we are burning up inside. On the surface, we hold back. It's written in our biology, so never expect a woman to aggressively demand sex, like a man might. This requires you to lead, to guide, and unlock her. You must be a patient hunter, luring your prey into the trap step by step. You need to be the general giving orders, not a coward waiting for the soldiers to charge. When you combine dominance with tenderness, When your technique slowly tears away my disguise, that feeling of being conquered is what a woman craves most. If you only ask, can I do this? Or is this okay? You have zero appeal. A real man uses his actions to tell me, you belong to me. Beyond the face, you must watch the body. The ancients called this the monde.